welcome back to the channel. I'm going to take a short discussion about the blank fires that I normally present on the channel. Like this Brunei 9mm blank fire. It's a copy of a Glock 17. Whenever I occasionally get remarks or comments on the channel here from people, shooters in the US. Not very often, but occasionally. More often than not, I get comments from other shooters at the range when I go to the range with any of the blank firers that I have, and they comment, they say, "Oh, that's a nice piece. How'd you get that licensed, or have you got that long, or it looks very new, and like, when did you get that licensed?" And I try to explain it's actually a blank fire. It doesn't need a license. It's held on an authorization. And then I get this kind of bewildered look from them, as in, like, it doesn't shoot. Why are you bothering? You know, it's not a real gun. And I say, yeah, I know it's not a real gun. Fully aware of that. But I get the sensation that I'm coming to the range and I'm blasting off a Glock. More than 5 rounds, because there's no restriction on how many rounds you can have in a mag of one of these. Whatever the mag's capable of taking, this one can take 15. And I just blaze away. And they say, well, it's not kind of pointless, and I'm trying to explain to them, no, it isn't pointless. They have their place, you know. It's as pointless as this is. This is non-alcoholic beer. Strange segue, but you know, we're quite accustomed to seeing non-alcoholic beer in when we go to bars and clubs or whatever. It used to be you can only ever get one type. It was only ever Beck's, but now there's lots and lots of different brands of non-alcoholic beer, even Guinness. And you're seen as a responsible person because you're drinking non-alcoholic beer. You're obviously the designated driver, or you're going to be driving people home. You drive yourself home or whatever, but you're being responsible. You're being safe. You're not going to operate a vehicle after drinking alcohol. That'd be irresponsible. So I'm not going to use an illegal firearm just to get to blast off more than 5 rounds of .22. I get to enjoy my my sidearms, even if it's not shooting anything. I get to use more than just a Ruger .22, be it a Mark 4 or a Mark 3 or whatever. When I go to the range, predominantly if the guys are firing pistols, that's what they're firing. They're firing a Ruger semi-auto pistol, either a Mark 3 or a Mark 4. Occasionally there's a Smith & Wesson, but they're normally Rugers. And I get to use whatever I choose to bring with me. It could be a Beretta, could be a Glock, it could be a blank firing revolver, it could be a single action blank firing revolver, all different types, which is something that they don't get to do. I mean, okay, it doesn't put holes in the paper, but that's neither here nor there for me. I'd like to go to the range. I like to play with my my blank firers. Well, not play, but use my blank firers, and then come home and strip them and clean them the same as you would with any other firearm. I think they have their place. They can be great fun. They can be quite enjoyable. They do look really rad. They look really cool. And we talk about some of those other firearms owners or firearms users in the US with all their tactical gear and their tactical rifles and their plate carriers and helmets and whatever the hell else they choose to carry around with them. They just do it to look cool. They're not trying to, you know, not trying to defend their home or anything else. They say they are, but really they're just doing it to look cool. So, there we go. Just have this little rant, if you like, or just talking about the blank fires and their use. Well, I'm not going to say their functionality, because they really don't have a function. I mean, they're good for the likes of film work and theatrical stuff and reenactment and stuff like that, which is predominantly where I use them. But you know, I can't just shoot them in the street, and they have to be, you know, like a machine, like any other machine. They have to be used, or they'll start to seize up and all that. So yeah, so there we go. Please feel free to make any comments you like down in the comments, and please please subscribe, and I'll talk to you again. Bye.